Okay, so back to what I was saying. Really want to just kind of let that rewild. Like, I'm gonna have to ask my neighbor's retired father that really loves his riding mower, to stop mowing that area so we can start to let things that will pop up naturally, like blackberry, sumac, elderberry, goldenrod, yarrow, all those things pop up pretty instantly when you let an area wild in Tennessee, especially the part that we're in. And then of course we want to just add as many perennial pollinator friendly flowers as humanly possible, and probably grow 2 vegetable beds up there. However, even though it's a quiet road, I don't really want to do that until we have that coverage of the evergreen trees and some wildflowers. And up here, similar to the last house where we don't get much sunlight, we will grow most of our perennial herbs, which I'll show you my sad little moving garden where we literally just uprooted one of everything. It was very hard to not try and take it all, and plopped it in dirt. Here's the cool thing. When plants have established roots, they're so strong and healthy that they're gonna do just fine. People are always nervous about transplants. Transplants will look dead for a while because, you know, they're adapting. But do not give up on them. Trim that dead stuff off and they will be right back. So in this little plop right here are so many plants. Let's see off the top of my head. Mugwort, mallow, comfrey, motherwort, mountain mint, monarda, lavender, rosemary, artichoke, oregano, sage, skullcap, spilanthes, lovage, elderberry, citronella, self-heal, lemon balm, catmint, what do you call that? Horseradish. I would be showing you guys, but it's kind of impossible without stepping in here. Blueberry bush, some leftover tomatoes and jalapenos. I will show you one of my favorite plants, spilanthes. Some people call it buzz button. That is in our Swish formula, our oral rinse, and in our sore throat spray in the winter because it has a numbing effect. It's pretty wild, y'all. It's like a tangy, tart, kind of metally numbness. It's really delightful. I actually made this year's batch of sore throat spray yesterday, and it was perfect. It tasted perfect. It was perfect. And that's the star plant. We will start to introduce some of those native plants up through here. Plants like skullcap do really, really good in the woods. There's already a ton of St. John's wort and lobelia down by the creek. How are you guys doing? How are you guys doing? Where is everybody? Did you scare them off? Oh, I hear somebody. Ethel's over there getting a snack. You guys know you can go in your little coop, right? Come on. Don't be shy. Oh, it looks like your coop has been taken over by chickens. But you can still go in there. Anyways, skullcap, lobelia, St. John's wort, yarrow does really great everywhere in Tennessee. I'm a little too distracted right now to think of all the wild plants. Oh, Pipsisua was something that we had really just gotten established in the last property, as well as golden seal and horny goatweed. They're so damn cute with their little fuzzy wet heads. There's so many more. Lots of medicinal trees here, which is great. We've got lots of sassafras, white oak, sugar maples, which you guys know we love to make maple syrup every year. What's up, Woody? You just being a loudmouth? What else? What else? But really, they're so loud. Really, we have just been working on an insane amount of repairs. Uh-oh, the goose are upset. Okay, you guys can come out, but I'm gonna need you to be on high alert, please. Please be on high alert. These are our Suramas, our favorite chickens. Hey, no fighting. Hi, guys. They're very confused what I'm doing right now. Hello, hello. Everybody's coming to hang. Hi. This is Friendly. She is a full-sized hen, and she really wants to be friends, but she's still a little nervous. All right, geese, I'm gonna leave you to it. I'm gonna leave you with your chicken homies. Nope, 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 nope. Don't follow me. Friendly, go on in. So other repairs include all these sheds and carport situations were in shambles, so we worked pretty hard on those as soon as we got here as well. The garden area had been completely taken over by oh my god, English ivy all over the place. Please don't follow me. What else? Poke. And this stuff, I can't remember the name, but I will show you all. It is luckily quite pretty, but man, did it take over. Clematis? Is it a type of clematis? It's got gorgeous pink and purple blooms. Here's the side yard. There's tons of spice bush over there. Speaking of medicinal trees, I'm walking up to the porch now. One thing that we're having to think about is all this wood, excuse me, is rotting. Uh-oh, did a goose get out? No. And we're just going to have to figure out if we want to put time and energy and money into preserving it for a little while longer, or if we want to commit to just stripping it and redoing most of it, which does not sound fun after everything that we've had to do. Welcome to my front door. Olin, you go protect those chickens. Go on. Go on. Go. Mabel, go potty. Mabel loves eating chicken poop, so she's like, gladly, Mom. Okay, so we are upstairs, which is the main living area, and it's a bit of a wreck because we obviously just moved in. We're still working on the downstairs, which is where the majority of storage is, so a lot of stuff has had to stay up here. We have this gorgeous sunroom, which is one of our favorite places. One day we will have a cedar hot tub out there, mark my words. We have a really scary shady porch on this side that is about to fall apart. Living room, I love the windows and the sunshine in this house. This kitchen is really interesting. People are always like, wow, it's so big. And it is, but it's all cabinets. So there's no pantry. And it's hard and weird to store your food in a cabinet, believe it or not. So I got these little thingies from IKEA. I absolutely love them. Right now it's housing a lot of our fermentation projects. Some random stuff. Oh, shout out Ellie, if you're still here, this is yours, beautiful. And we've got snacks in here. We haven't quite hung up artwork yet, but we're getting ready to. So right now we're using our artwork to block off the new couch so the dogs don't destroy it, which they wouldn't really. We just have never had a nice couch that we spent money on before, so we're trying to preserve it. Here's our beautiful real fireplace that we're obsessed with. I just got 2 really cute walnut archway shelves that are going to go on either side. This is Augustine's bedroom at the moment in the living room while his is being worked on. I got this cute carpet off of Facebook Marketplace, decided to paint a gallery wall, eggplant colored. This is some of the stuff that we're getting ready to hang on it. I want to cover this wall completely. And love all the doors in this room. It's amazing. I've got a little bookshelf here. Hi, Maybell. This is Francesco and I's bedroom. I really love this room. It's tiny. Our last bedroom was also tiny. And I just think it's so cozy. So I absolutely love it. We have lots of hats. And yes, we have a TV in our room because if you don't know this about me, I live for my shows. Love this bathroom. This was another first thing that we fixed. Painted these really ugly, tacky cabinets black, put cute little leather pulls on them, and painted the rim of the mirror black. That's all we did in here, really, and it made a huge difference. One thing about this bathroom, hello, giant tub. Doesn't have jets, but that's okay. One day. There was like no wall space that makes sense to use for like towels and stuff, because like you don't want your towels next to where you poop. Can't have the towels where you open the door, they'll get in the way. So we used this interesting little like fold out style towel thing. I installed these 2. This window, I swear to you, when I was a little girl, I had wallpaper, or my uncle had this wallpaper, and I loved sleeping in that room because the wallpaper looked just like that window. And I used to always think about how one day I was gonna have that view outside my windows. This is not something that I ever wanted to show on camera because it just feels wrong, but what you just caught a glimpse of has a lot to do with a very personal story that I can't get into right now, but if you'd like to hear it, I think I still have the link to my podcast interview with my friend Philippe in my Instagram bio on Our Numinous Nature. It's called Kamikaze Hawk. I've also told it here on Patreon before, so you might have heard it. This was another first project. This bathroom was freaking hideous. It was painted just a cream color. It had styrofoam painted square floral mirrors. Ugh, it was terrible. And it had like this old like peeling octopus sticker decal. So scraped all that off, painted it bubblegum pink, got these round mirrors, and my dream toilet. Ain't she party? Francesco worked really hard on installing that toilet. The toilet that was in here before was awful. This bathroom was just truly a wreck. This was one of those cleaning projects where you're like, ew. Okay, so we thought that these doors were like intentionally fogged. Well, they weren't. It was quite gross. The octopus decal was all over the shower too, and all the grout was like moldy and disgusting. So this was another really big project. I still really want something here, like some sort of big shelf. Right now there's this little tiny guy. But I'm very proud of this bathroom. This downstairs, like I mentioned, still a work in progress. It had old carpeted funky floors that we've been putting wood in. Really nice double doors to the outside here. Like I mentioned, that porch upstairs is falling apart, so we really like a screened-in porch. We're in the south, there's a fuck ton of mosquitoes. So rather than worrying about replacing that upstairs one, we're just planning on screening in the bottom, and this is probably where we're gonna spend most of our time anyways. It'll be a lot cooler, no bugs. Okay, let's get some lights on. This is the little downstairs. I am getting a new couch. We've never had, like, I think I mentioned that with the other couch. We've never bought furniture. We've never intentionally bought comfortable furniture. And so Augustine requested at this house that we have a big comfy couch like they have at his friends' houses. So we have a really nice, like, big, long, comfy couch coming for down here. And when that arrives, I'm gonna really start working on down here, getting like a little video game area set up for him. You can't see the wood burning stove right now because it's blocked by this old funky mattress, but it's back here in this little brick area. And I'm planning on, you can't tell, but this room is like short and narrow. So I think I'm gonna put a projector actually for watching movies down here, because it's weird to try to put a TV in a room like this. Probably our favorite part of the house is this freaking utility room. Our last laundry closet was like nothing. So this is so nice. It's got, you know, these nice concrete floors, a little utility sink. We were able to fit our deep freezer in here where we keep all of our meat from when Francesco hunts, or just when we're stocking up on other people's meat. Animal food, beautiful view, little door here. We're actually working on building a doggy door with a little fence out here because, y'all, we had never intended on moving, especially not this far out. We are pretty much a solid hour away from work and school. Come on. And so we're commuting 2 hours a day, all three of us. And so, you know, we're gone, let's see, we get up at 6, we leave at 6:30, 7:30, 8:30, 9:30, 10:30, 11:30, 12:30, 1:30, 2:30, 3:30. We're gone 9 hours a day. And these little babies gotta poo. So that's a big project. Okay, here we are. This is the room that has been the hardest. What is this? So this is Augustine's room where we discovered the wallpaper situation. And it turned into all of this, which actually doesn't look so bad right now. And I will say has been an incredible learning lesson. For me, I learned how to remove wallpaper that has been glued onto drywall, which is a fucking nightmare that I hope none of you have to deal with. I learned how to skim with mud and putty, which is what you're looking at right now. And the next steps are we need to come through and lightly sand all of this and prime it and paint it. And then we'll be almost done. We still have to do the floorboards and a few other random things. So that'll be Augustine's room. This little mini room, which I'm not going to show you right now because it's literally stacked floor to ceiling with shit. This is where we're storing everything. This will be a guest bedroom, which I'm really happy to have because I'm an adult. Like, I want people to stay with me, and we were not able to do that at our last tiny house. This big room that I showed you with the double doors, this is going to be where I have my apothecary shelves, Francesco's drum set. We'll have a big working table that we can do like sewing projects and all of the crafts that you could possibly imagine. And that's about it. The main thing that inspired this tour was that I was feeling really bad about not having been as present here on Patreon. And a friend of mine that also happens to be a patron was reminding me that, you know, people go through these things, and people that support you know and understand that and are going to stick by you. And if they don't, that's fine too. Like I try to say this to you a lot. Hey, these chickens love the cat food. Get. I am subscribed to a lot of patrons, and sometimes I'll swap them out for a month or two to see if I want to try a new one. And sometimes I come back, sometimes I don't, and that's really up to you all. I would never judge you for that. So, yeah. I really appreciate everybody's patience with me through this move. It's been a very emotional move. It was very unexpected. It's been very painful and hard. It's been a lot of fucking work that we did not ever expect to get ourselves into. A lot of money. I mean, it's just been fucking hard, and I'd be lying if I said it any differently. So it's been incredibly hard to maintain a full-time, work, commuting, training new employees, and making all this continue. Trying to make it easy on Augustine, which is so fucking nerve-wracking as a parent, and a big part of why he didn't switch schools. And yeah, it's just been a lot. So I really appreciate the grace and the patience and the support that so many have shown me. There are definitely going to be some changes to Patreon. I can't believe it's been almost 2 years of me consistently, well, up until the move, consistently meeting the demands of like 4 videos a month, an hour-long plant walk, live Q&A, making and shipping a gift every month on top of everything else. It has been a lot. So in the coming year, I am going to switch things around a little bit. I am still going to do plant identification videos. I'm still going to do QAs. I'm still going to do everything. I am just not going to commit to doing one each month. Some months I will every time. Sometimes I won't, but that's life. I can't control what happens in my life, and I'm trying to give myself some grace there and trying to stop pretending like it isn't happening, and that I have to keep cranking out content. The big thing that I really wanted to talk about, and the reason why that's going to have to be the case too, is that the last house that we were in was a lot of work of bringing those native plants there. I also lived up against a WMA, a game reserve, which is where it's a nature preserve. There's tons of wildlife and amazing plants, and I just don't have that here. I'm kind of in the middle of nowhere as far as like my familiars, like my favorite parks, my family, my friends, their properties, their gardens, all the places that I typically would do my plant walks. And so now I've got this, and I'm so grateful to be here, and I love it, but it's going to be a long time and a lot of work before I can get this property to a place that our last property was in. And that is most definitely a process that I'm going to share with you all. But that said, we'll be kind of trading that content out for the hour-long plant walks, and I know that's why a lot of you all were here, but hey, there's 2 years of plant walks. So if we're in October and you're like, I want to know what plants are out, you can look at October's plant walk from last year, which is pretty cool. My plan originally was just that I was gonna just keep covering the same plants each year, because why not? It's a lot easier to keep that information in when you go over it, when it's repetitive. But that said, it is there. You can go and see it anytime. And to new content, to new adventures, new ways of creating. Thank you all.